What's wrong with Stucky the Ducky? Also, hello, everybody. Good evening. How's everybody doing? We're vibing today. We're doing an ultimate vibing session today. Hi, Molly. Hi, Vozzy. Hi, Vern. Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Goat. Woo! Thunder! Thank you for resubscribing for 5 months. What up, Mother Stucker? What up, Mother Stucker, to you? How's it going? How's it going? Today, we're playing Pikmin 2 on stream. Honestly, might be my favorite game ever made. Maybe. It's really good. It's definitely top 3 of all time. Literally of all time. I love it so much. I love it so much. So yes, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice stuff. What up, Ariana? How's it going? How you doing this fine evening? This fine evening. Also, something I need to do is I need to go over something. So you might have noticed it, and also in the title of the stream. My voice is kinda chilled out and relaxed. I sound very just, you know, I sound chilled out right now. And there's a reason for that, and we're gonna get into things. We're gonna get into that stuff, all that fun business. It's been a crazy last few days. It's been a crazy last few days. You high? I'm not high. I'm not stoned. No. So, there's a reason why I'm talking like this. So, a few days ago, I went at 1:30 in the morning. I went over to my front door and I noticed there was a note slid underneath my door, and I was like, oh no. So I read the note, and it was my neighbors who were not particularly happy that I was being super loud at night. They were very, and mind you, I've gotten a note from this neighbor before. I've gotten a note from this neighbor before. And I was like, shit. Yo, Vozzy, thank you for the subscription. How's it going? Thank you. I appreciate the sub. But yes, as I was saying, I got a note under my door, and they said I was being too loud. And I know, Thunder, I appreciate you siding with me, but listen, they were in the right. They were not a Karen. I was being extremely loud at 1:30 in the morning. I was playing Mario Party with my friends, and I was screaming like crazy. So, I deserve that letter. However, last time they left a letter, I didn't communicate with them. But this time, when they left me the letter, I wrote back. I wrote a long message back. And I could actually say what I said back. Because I actually saved it. I saved it, so I can read it out, and it's gonna be kind of funny. Let me make sure. I have to read it to make sure I didn't dox myself, and I don't think I did. But I'm gonna read the letter because I wrote it down on my phone before writing on a piece of paper, so I wouldn't mess it up. But they were in the right. But this is basically what I told them. So let me make this really, like, goofy. I deeply apologize for causing multiple disturbances for you and blank, the other person living there. It is unfair for me to cause you any trouble, and thank you for letting me know of this issue. I've installed copious amounts of acoustic sound dampening foam. However, it clearly isn't doing the trick. I will keep noise at a minimum to the best of my ability. I should inform you that broadcast live streaming is a viable part of my career, and that is usually when I am the loudest. However, I could try to reduce the loudness of that activity as well, as you being able to hear me shouting at night is unacceptable. I live stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Last night I was on the phone with friends. From now on, I'll keep quiet during those activities. Once again, I apologize for the disturbance. My contact is phone number. Send me your number, and have a great Sunday. Tucker. But, no. It's all good, because basically, I left that note for them in the morning when I went to work, and then while I was at work, when I should have plugged your Twitch. That's really funny, Berto. No, I didn't plug my Twitch. But they sent me a text message when I was at work, and they said, "Hey, it's no big deal. Thank you for being understanding. We appreciate the message." And they were super civil, super nice about it. And luckily, I don't have like someone who's gonna like report me, because if you get enough noise complaints, you can get evicted.
Thanks for the funny 50.
An eviction gets locked on your record. Yo, Goat, thank you for the funny 50, by the way. That kind of went in late, I just noticed. But yeah, they were chill about it. But basically, that is why I must remain a bit quieter than usual. And I don't know how long I'll be able to keep it up, especially because I feel that being noisy is part of my comedy. It's part of my it's so part of my personality. I'm such a loud human being. Maybe I shouldn't be, but I don't know. I feel like it's so hard for me to be calm like this all the time, because I'm an excitable person. I'm an excitable for no comment. I'm an excitable person. So that's why it's hard for me to not be loud. But hold on, let me look at this. I'm gonna do this actually. There we go. Yeah, so basically, I made this tweet. I got on the noise complaint recently. I thought about this a few times. What if I just became a cozy, soft-spoken streamer? Not ASMR or anything like that, but just calmer vibes. As much as I love the sound of that, so much of my comedy comes from my loud crackhead energy. And yeah, so I'm in this weird like identity crisis as a streamer type of thing, like, because I can't be extremely loud. At least like the later into the night it goes, the less I should be loud. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to find what works. Because I'm a very loud human being. I don't know. Must have thought you were committing murder. I mean, I was playing Mario Party at 1:30 in the morning. And I was raging. I remember it was a very rageful game of Mario Party. I do know that. But I want you guys to tell me what you think of this chill version of me. It's literally not even different from myself. Like, I'm not any different. I'm just keeping my voice at a more sultry. No, that's a terrible word for it. That's a terrible word for it. You don't like it, Rainy? At least you're honest, but I mean, I might just loud Tucker, please. I might not have that freedom. I might not have that privilege. Maybe stream earlier. I can't really stream earlier because I have, well, one, it's streaming at night is a bit more accessible for my viewer base. And two, I have other commitments that I have to do. I don't know. I'm trying to do Submerged Castle at 1:30 a.m. It's all right, but I like to see you excited and loud and express. I mean, I am excited. So like, it's funny because when I speak this way, people think that people might get the idea that I'm sad or that I have less energy. But like I said, it's the exact same. I feel the exact same the way as I normally do. But I don't know. Maybe people will get used to this. Maybe I'll become one of those people who's known for having, oh, his voice is so relaxing. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Lizzie. It's like my energy is not different. No, Vazi. I have lost my voice twice from streaming before. So maybe this is like good for another thing. I still think for videos I want to be loud. So like whenever I do my reaction, well, then again, that'll probably be a late time. Whenever I do my reaction video for like Overclock CEO, I would rather be loud for that. But if it's going to be at 3 in the goddamn morning, which it probably will be, I don't know. Because what I like to do with those is I like to get the video out as soon as possible. Literally as soon as possible. So, yeah. Why do I have 70 drop frames? What happened? But anyway, yes, that's why things are going to be a bit interesting and different. Also, I might change that sub goal. I want to make something a little bit more interesting, but I'd have to make it higher because it's expensive. Hi, Melody. Hi, Melody. I just went over why I can't be loud anymore on stream. I got a noise complaint. CEO was announced? No. But it will come eventually, and it will be here eventually. And when I do make a video that covers that, or any other game, like any other like, oh, the chairman boss fight, like whenever I make that video, I want to be loud. We'll see. I just have to play it by ear. I know I could record most of my videos in the afternoon, but it's a whole thing. All right, let's get this show on the road. Also, I figured, why not? What better a game to start my chill streams off with than Pikmin 2, a very, very chill game. Also, like I said, arguably one of my favorite games ever made. Hell yeah, I love this game so much. I love Pikmin. So wonderful, so wonderful. Oh yeah, this is my Really? Oh, that's awesome. You're a Pikmin player? That's so based. That's so based. I am speaking softer. How is the volume of my voice? I did turn up my gain a bit. It's a little bit higher. That's probably, oh, that's a little bit too loud probably. What the heck? What? Lizzie! Oh, thank you. See, this is when I want to be loud. This is when I want to be loud. When somebody does that. Lizzie, thank you for gifting 5 subs to First Bro Stabs Live. Oh, Vern, Lex, and Captain Tom. Lizzie, where did that come from? Thank you. Where did that come from? You feel slightly chaotic? Oh, thank you. See, that's when I want to be loud. That's when I want to be loud. Oh, Lizzie, that's epic. That's the best juice. That's my favorite juice. All right. We're skipping the, sorry, I'm skipping the cutscenes. I've seen these cutscenes so many times. Thank you, Lizzie. Base compilation. Lizzie, you're now the top gifter of the month. With 5 gifted. All right, we're gonna game. Oh, yo. Yo, wait, can you guys hear that? Oh, I can hear it now. That sounded like quiet for a second. Chairman, thank you for subscribing for a year. Let's go. Thank you for subscribing for 12 months. 1 year anniversary subscription. You now have the elusive blue crystal star. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Lizzie. Yes. Congratulations and thank you for a 12-month streak. Very nice. I think I need to shorten that alert a little bit. I did make it very grand, but I think I need to shorten it just a bit because it is very long. Thank you, Chairman. I'm gonna turn down my volume a little bit. Oh, really? The prestige texture? That's so smart. Because it actually does look like a crystal star, sort of. All right. Oh man, playing this is gonna be so much better than. What the heck? What? Melody, thank you for gifting a sub to Toonsy. Yes, Toonsy's so based. Toonsy's is so based. I've been talking to Toonsy's more. She's awesome. Daffy, someone get Daffy. Wait, I'm gonna send her a picture. I'll send her a picture that she got gifted a sub. That's so based. The podcast? Yes, I did listen to the podcast. I did. Hold on, I need to send this to Daffy. Oh, that's so based! Oh my gosh, the crystal stars. Hold on. I need to show this on stream. This is amazing. That's so based for the prestige. Look at that. Oh, let me zoom in a bit. That's so awesome. Crystal stars for the prestige stars. I love that so much. Dude, we're at a level 3 hype train. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much. Let's go. Let's go. Which made a weird change to how you donate bits. Can't figure out how to change the amount. Huh? What do you mean? Tier 2 prestigious leak. Yes. Tier 2 leak.
Thanks for the funny 50.
Thank you for the
funny 50.
Go, thank you for the funny 50. Thank you, thank you. Is my frame rate getting... Why is my frame rate so weird? I feel like my emulation's running like poopy. Why is it running so poopy? Huh. Is it just me? Is it running poopy? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just bugging. Okay, let me switch to Louie. I love GameCube games, man. The GameCube era was so good. The GameCube era was the life. At one point, I will probably play Chibi Robo on stream. Doesn't look poopy? Okay, good, 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 good. Well, maybe it looks poopy because, it runs... Whoa, I just saw something super cool. Anyway, Pikmin is a max frame rate of 30. And I have a 144 hertz monitor, and I'm used to playing everything in 144 hertz, so maybe I'm just not used to seeing a 30 FPS game. Just like, oh god. Yeah, sadly, Pikmin is just one of those franchises that's ran at 30 FPS for the longest time, which is so sad. That's so sad because, like, I don't know. If you try to speed up the frame rate, it speeds up the game. It speeds up the game. Like, all the animations just get doubled. So it's just like, nah. It doesn't feel... Pikmin 3 Deluxe is 720p. Yeah! Like, what the hell, dude? That's so messed up. Those are some freaky eyes. I feel like my game is also in a weird resolution. Hold on. There's something wrong with my graphics. General... Auto? Wait. Auto. Yeah, that looks normal. Do I have a... Oh, I must have a hack on. Oh, I have a hack on for sure. I have a hack that makes it 16 by 9, I think. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... Hold on, I need to fix this real quick. La, la, la. So I'll do that. That's why it looks so squashed. Alright, I'll fix that after the tutorial level. Yeah, it's definitely vertically stretched. I'm gonna fix it in a bit. Randomizer, it's torture? Wait, how does a Pikmin randomizer work? Oh, wait, no, never mind. I know exactly how it works. Hacked client? What do you mean, hacked client? That's not a hacked client. Not that it would matter, it's a single player game. Well, actually, what I could do is I could just, like... I could just switch to this, and then go to my gameplay scene. Hold on. Sounds like I'm calling a cat. Sounds like I'm calling a little, here kitty kitty. Alright, do that. Oh, for the love of God. And then, let's see. I believe this will work. Now, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Auto. There we go. That looks a bit better. How does that look? I mean, my thing looks a bit goofy because it's missing something. Boom. There. All right, now we're at full screen. Oh, but the GUI looks kind of funny. Oh well. I'll play it widescreen, why not? You have all the level 2 hype trains? They change them every once in a while though. There we go. Maybe that's why I thought it looked poopy. Now it doesn't look as poopy. I got a Bullbox in place of what? BLL. What is BLL? You have to remind me. My final part of my first run was pilot seat. Beady long legs. Oh. Oh god. Wait, so was it Pikmin 1 or Pikmin 2? You're talking about Pikmin 1, right? Wait, no, but Bullbox... Oh yeah, Emperor Bullbox. So was it Pikmin 1? I'm glad I'm playing Pikmin 2 right now. Pikmin Pikmin 1 is... that game does not age well. It's so sad. It's not a bad game by any means. It just did not age well at all. Alright, let's see what we got here. Man, playing this is super Goose. I'm glad to see that you're hyped and about this. Because I know that you are a fellow stan of Pikmin. They're rare. They're few and far between. I barely ever meet fans of this game, but when I do, it makes me so happy. Because this game makes me so happy, dude. Deathless run on Pikmin 3 Deluxe? Oh, really? Was it... So, when you say deathless, did you reset days if you lost one, or did you like actually like get a true deathless where you didn't reset any day ever? Because if you got a true deathless, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. What would be the ideal outfit to draw her in? That's a good question, Lizzie. I really like her in the Super Goose outfit, but if you want to go like classic, her classic outfit is it's the sailor hat with the bow sailor thing and then the red skirt. I don't know. I can get a reference for you, but I just don't know how I'd get it right now. I could do it after stream. Unless you have a picture of her somehow. But honestly, I like her a lot in the Steamboat. Or not Steamboat. I like her a lot in the Super Goose outfit. But if you want to go full-on brand Steamboat Springs, it's definitely the red sailor. Da, na, 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 na. Oh, you did use resets? I was about to say, if you did that with no resets, that is unbelievably difficult. It's insane. It's super cool. With Meyerklops? Meyerklops. Your first death wasn't until Twilight River. I forget my first quote-unquote death because, like I've said before, Pikmin 3 0 deaths was like the first playthrough I ever did on my live stream. Those were the days. Were they good old days? They were good old days, yeah. There's something nostalgic about when I first started streaming. There was like a newfound magic to it. I definitely like streaming now. It's just like when I first started, it just felt so like new and fresh, you know, because I never had done it before. And I remember when Mega Snoop raided me. Mega Snoop raided me for the very first time when I was playing Pikmin. And I remember I was so nervous that I was like stuttering and like my voice got like so funny because I was just so nervous being raided. It was so funny. It's just so funny looking back on those times. But now I'm just used to being live. I feel like I've gotten so used to it. Oh, you did see that clip, Goat? Yeah. It's fun. It's always fun doing new, like brand new thing. I want to find out what other new things that I can, like I want to find other new ways to express. I want to start utilizing TikTok a lot more, but I definitely don't know what type of content I want to put on TikTok. I feel like I have a very big identity crisis on TikTok as to like what do I want to make on that app. Cuz that app is really good for growth. Did I already know Aaron? Yes, I was on his podcast, but I definitely knew him a lot less than I do now. So, I don't know. Yeah, Lizzie, exactly. I think another thing lately is I've been wanting to expand the people I talk to. I've been wanting to like expand my friend group and speak to more people. And today's been a good example of that because I feel like I got to hang out with people who I don't normally get to hang out with as much. And I like doing that. I like doing that more often. I want to do that more often, I should say. Today's report. Oh god, don't get me talking like this again. Don't get me talking like this again. There we go. Yeah, I know Pikmin 2 like the back of my hand. Pikmin 1, it's kind of funny. Like, I know that game pretty well, but at the same time, I don't know. There's always the world of gamer VC. Yeah. I don't know. There's interesting things about like being in a open VC as opposed to like hanging out in like in a more like controlled VC with people who I don't talk to normally. Does that make sense? Because if I'm in an open like if I went in the Clash Discord and started doing a VC, I like anyone could just join. You know, it's just like I'd rather be able to have more control over stuff like that, over like who's a part of it and whatnot. Keeping the group from becoming too out of hand and big, stuff like that. Yeah, same, Super Goose. Like, it's like every once in a while, but definitely not commonplace. Nah, it's alright, Lizzie. Something that I've definitely learned about myself, well, I've not necessarily learned about myself, because I've known this for a long time, but something I've realized very recently is that I am an initiator. I am, like, extremely much so the initiator. When, like, compared to almost all of my friends, I am much more of an initiator than almost everybody I know, which is kind of funny. And if you don't know what I mean by initiator, I'm usually the guy who's like, let's go do a VC party. Let's all go play this game together. Let's work on this. Let's hey, let's just chat. Like, I feel like I am extremely much so the person to go in first and say, let's go do something. I kind of wish I knew more initiators. But at the same time, maybe I don't really believe that, and I just think that I do, because I like being an initiator because I like to have control over when I do things. I like having control over when I do stuff, so that's one thing. There we go. I'll never start things I want to VC a lot of the time, but there's... Oh, really, Lizzie? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I have a pretty good talent at just like gathering a bunch of people and being like, let's go do something. I don't know. It's just something I enjoy doing. I do like being an initiator, but sometimes I can't just think of conversation stuff. That's always a thing. And that's the thing, especially because a lot of my friends are introverts, that it can be a little tough for me to like... I don't want to say like I'm carrying. Like, I don't ever feel like, well, that's not true. Sometimes I feel like I have to carry a conversation, but usually if I do feel that way, I'll usually not want to be in the call very much longer. So I don't know. Oh yeah, Berto, that's another thing. So like, unless I'm like really good friends with somebody, I don't like having a one-on-one conversation with them, which is so stupid, right? It's so strange how that is. But normally the reason why that is because they're often quiet. I'm not really that quiet, so I'm cool with it. But it's just like, I feel like they are usually quiet. The other person's quiet. Maybe this is maybe this is a red flag that I'm blaming the other person, but I don't know. It just gets awkward when I feel like someone can't keep up a one-on-one. But I mean, I'm really good with like certain people one-on-one conversations. Like obviously, like I can talk to like Evan and I can have a one-on-one for hours and be fine. I have like me and my buddy Henry can do that. It's like when my really good friends, it's easy to be on a one-on-one with. Yeah, isn't that funny, Berto? I don't know. Socializing is goofy. There's so many intricacies. All right, time for potential bloodshed, possible bloodbath. Hopefully not, though. Oh shit. Okay, this is not. Okay, thank God. All right, we got time. 3 to 5 people? That's definitely a good amount of people. Same with IRL. I think the IRL... Yeah, that's a good amount of group for IRL friends. Like, who are all hanging out together at once. Very good amount of people right there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright, there we go. That'll work. That'll do the trick. Oh, no, no. You can one-on-one with yourself? That doesn't count. Yeah, Lizzie. Well, that's the thing, right? It's like whenever you do hang out with that many people, usually it breaks off into mini groups. Like, it's almost inevitable for that to not happen. Like, people just break off into micro groups. Really, Melody? Nah. Nah. It's never an intrusion. I feel like the only time you can intrude on someone's call is like, one, if they're all, like, if everyone's kind of doing the exact same thing together. But even then, not really. But the other time is if you were to join and then you just start talking about some random topic that's very unrelated to what everyone else is doing, and then you keep doubling down on that, but no one else really seems interested, then that can kind of seem a little bit strange, but I don't know, I feel like people don't tend to do that. I feel like people who do that are just, I feel like that's a pretty easy social rule to follow. Lizzie. See, yeah, that's why what I said doesn't really work, you know? Super Goose. Amen. That's funny. I'm glad, Lizzie. I'm glad. Yeah. I don't know. I mentioned this, I think I mentioned this last stream, but I've started to feel more and more like an adult, like severely felt more like an adult this year more than any other year, where I just really started to feel like an adult, and I feel like I've become even more of a people person as I get older and as I get more experience socializing. I just become more and more of a people person, and that's not. Don't get the idea that I'm saying, oh, if you're introverted, you're immature. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I think as you get more experience with people, as you go down the line, and as you meet more types of people, you spend more time on this planet, you get a better sense of how people think. You get a better sense of how people might react if you say a certain thing. It's just practice makes perfect. So the more you're on the planet, the more you get to figure out the best way to interact with everybody. And I think being a people person is one of my skills. I think it's something that I'm pretty damn good at. I don't say that lightly. But I definitely could do better in a lot of situations as well. I am by no means perfect. And nobody will ever be. Nobody will ever get it completely perfect and right, you know? But anyway, yeah, that is a whole thing. All right, let's hopefully not lose any Pikmin. Gotta focus on the game now. Gotta actually play the video game. Imagine being a gamer. Couldn't be me. There we go. All right, there we go. Oh my god, that is so loud. Wait, how loud are the Pikmin too loud when I throw them? They might be a little. They might be a little loud. Quenching Emblem. I feel like this game, for people who don't know it, is like kind of strange. Everyone could be playing Mario Party and it's like, I'm bored, do I join? Nah. Really? I don't know. I just try not to overthink it. And I know that can be really difficult to do for a lot of people. The product placement in Pikmin is really interesting. That's true. I'm so shy, but I do my best to hide it. In most places, I do okay with hide, but when I have to talk my really human voice, it's like, yeah, it's tough. I definitely think that I can be my best form of communication is in text form. Well, no, hold on. I have to put a little asterisk on that. I think when it comes to like being grammatically immaculate and wording things so flawlessly, that's where I shine in written communication. But I think my speaking is really, I think I'm pretty proficient in my speaking as well because of delivery. I think I can be quite good at delivering and giving a lot of energy and power into how I communicate. I think my delivery is pretty good. The only thing that's wrong with my delivery is because of ADHD brain. I stumble over my words a lot. I revert my sentences a lot. I will start saying a sentence and it won't finish because I don't have the words and I'm trying to think of the words mid-sentence. That's definitely something that happens to me quite a lot. And it's probably very noticeable if you're looking for it and if you're observing me and paying a lot of attention to how I'm speaking, you'll start to notice it over time. And it's kind of funny. But I think that's because of my ADHD brain. It's very annoying. And it actually it takes a lot of energy to suppress that from happening. Because I have to think over my words very carefully. I will say, speaking like this has been helping. But it's kind of annoying because I become so focused on how I'm saying something versus what I'm saying. Does that make sense? I get so hyper-focused on the delivery that the actual content of the message can sometimes become meaningless. Or it just doesn't communicate what I want it to. So that's why it can be kind of goofy sometimes. If you get so caught up focusing on how the framework, the actual message itself just becomes meaningless. Really, Lizzie? Are you sure it's not the other way around? Are you sure it's not like you say my brain is empty? Are you sure it's not like your brain is running 1,000,000 miles an hour and just can't keep up with itself? I mean, that's just the ADHD. That's the ADHD thing, I guess. Like your brain just moves so quickly and there's so many things jumping around that it can become overwhelming. Xander, what the hell did you just say in my chat? Xander, what the hell was that? Do you wanna explain? It's usually correct. Wow. That's pretty funny. Well, at least you're outing yourself when you say that. and Molly is fine with outing herself as well, clearly. Hey, but we don't shame anybody here. I've been new. I'm dead. It's more when I'm in the center of attention for a brief moment, everything. Oh, really, Lizzie? Nah. Don't worry, but just, yeah. I know this is like kind of like this is very surface level advice, but it's just like, I feel like when it comes to communication, Akuma Matata, it's like, no worries, just, we all have our issues, you know, we all have our doubts and insecurities, and that's like another thing. It's this is something that you got to realize. I think so many people get this idea, or they get into this mode where they expect the other person that they're talking to, or they just have this weird like brain thought where they're like, this person's gonna hate me, or this person is so scary and intimidating because they're so much more capable of a human being than I am. Just look how easy it is for them to communicate. Absolutely not how that works. They are also having those exact same thoughts. A lot of people are also very self-conscious about the way that they are communicating. And they think that you're doing fine, but they're so worried about themselves. Everyone's just worried about themselves and that. And that's just how communication is. That's just how it is. So you got to remember that people aren't these big scary beings. They aren't these scary forces that you have to deal with. They're just people who are also having very similar thoughts that you are, probably. And if they are going to be a judgmental piece of shit, you probably don't want to be talking to them anyway. That's my 2 cents. Communication. Xander, here's the thing. Xander, here's the deal. Communication is my major in college. So it's no wonder that I'm such a good fucking communicant. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That's a silly way to do. I feel less than everyone too smart for me. Yeah, see, that's such a common mindset to get into. But I feel like putting yourself in that mindset is, I'm not saying it makes it true, so to speak, but the more you think that way, the more true it'll feel, and the more true it'll come off. So it'll come off that way, if that makes sense. How you think of yourself often will come off in conversations. Fozzie, that's also a big problem that a lot of people have, including myself. That's actually not a good, that is not a good trait to have, is to think that you're the smartest person in the room, or to think that you have a leg up on people. It's actually, it's not just out of morality. I'm not saying that, like, I'm not saying, oh, you should be more humble because morality-wise, people who are humble are more pleasant to be around. I'm just saying, no, if you have this, like, subconscious sense about you that you do think you're the smartest person in the room, you won't want to learn anything, and you also won't trust people as much. You will doubt people's capabilities more. Having that sense that you're the smartest person in the room is definitely, it limits so much of how you can interact with other people. What the fuck is happening on the screen? You've never played Pikmin ever? I used the geyser gag track. Oh, did I not get the tin can? Did I forget to get the tin can? I must have forgotten to get the tin can. This is so sad. You feel like the dumb one a lot of the time? Nah. It's all perceptive. It's all perceptive. You gotta remember that that's just, I don't know, that's just not how it works. It's not how it works. Usually you're the dumbest. Yeah, I feel like I feel like it's two different categories of people. You definitely have, like, I'm the smartest person in the room, or I'm the dumbest person in the room. I definitely fall in the first category, where I can sometimes get that stupid brain thing that is saying, oh, I'm smarter than everybody else. But, like, it's not like a conscious thought. It's not a conscious thought. It's definitely a subconscious thing. Hey, yo, what's up, Evan? We're talking about communication. Communication. Okay, yeah, I forgot to get the stupid tin can. This is so sad. I'll get it next time I go there. It's fine. No biggie. People making fun of me all my life has made me so close. I'm genuinely stupid and it hurts sometimes. Yeah, Molly, that's... I feel that so much. Because, like, it's interesting because you and I have had the same, or you and I have had the same life experience, but it produced an opposite outcome. So well, not an opposite outcome, but I have different side effects. I have different side effects of that. I have been bullied and treated like shit by so many people all my life that, my natural expectation in almost every conversation with a new person, whenever I'm meeting someone or getting to know somebody new, my natural expectation is that they will hate my guts. My expectation is that they will despise me. And so basically the way I interact with people is like, oh, being hated is my default, so I have to work my way up from being hated. That's where I have to work my way up from. So, like, base levels being hated. If I do something wrong, I am even more hated. If I somehow do something right, I will go, like, up towards neutral and eventually being liked by someone. But my base level is that I think everyone will hate me. It's kind of, it's a problem. Ignore. Yeah, Lizzie, I remember you talking to me about that, and that's... It's so indicative of how our childhood years are literally, the way we're treated during our childhood is literally so important to how we develop as adult human beings. I don't think I got them all. Oh, wow, I didn't get any. Well, I got not as many as I want. Berto, what's wrong? Why'd you slowly walk out of the room? If that's the case, I'm screwed? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. I'm confused. Come on, drink the piss, drink the piss, drink the piss. Okay, they drank the piss. Gaming. I live my life and I go, oh wait, I'm actually a person who exists, and it's kind of depressing. Yeah, I know a lot of people who have that as well. My closest friends, family, but I've cut those people off. If our childhood affects our adult life, then I'm fucked in my adult. No, because this is the thing, Berto. I mean, therapy is a very important, but also at the same time, it's not just therapy. Your childhood will set you on a path that you must overcome. So you will face a lot of bullshit, but at the same time, that's just gonna make obstacles in your way and you'll have to overcome them. Some people never fucking overcome them. Some people take the shit that they have and they never like take it and heal. Everyone gets damaged in their childhood, everybody. The important thing about being an adult is you have to find how to heal, because if you never heal, you're going to pass that shit on to somebody else. You're gonna make someone else feel like shit, or you're gonna, you know, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like everyone gets traumatized, but you have to make those changes, or you'll be stuck like that forever. And I feel like the older you become, the harder it is to change. Because well, I'm not gonna get into that, but I know some people who are prominent in my life who grew old, but never grew up. That's the best way I could put it. They grew old, but they never grew up. And you definitely don't want to become that kind of person. Someone who you get older, but you don't fucking learn anything, and you never solve the shit that haunted you, or turns you into someone who's maybe insecure, or I don't know. You gotta solve your demons. You gotta fight your inner demons. You gotta deal with them, and you have to be willing to change yourself and deal with life, and learn how to deal with people. Otherwise, you'll never change. Well, Berto, I'm not talking about that, because people who are teenagers haven't experienced anything in the world. I mean, okay, so I'm gonna be careful saying that, because you know, young people experience a ton, and that's what shapes them to be, you know, that's what shapes them. But I mean, like, young people aren't expected to be grown-ups yet. I'm talking about people who are like well into their late 20s or 30s, who still haven't let go of that stupid childish bullshit that haunts them, you know? That's what I'm talking about. If fucking high schoolers don't know who they are yet and they still have stupid habits, of course they do. They're high schoolers. They shouldn't be expected to be at that level yet. So that's not a big issue. Someone who's that age, that's not, like, big deal, you know? Like, that's not a huge deal. Oh, shit. Ooh, okay, it's fine. That's not a big deal at all. No one should be expected to be ready at that age. I forgot about you. Hi. Hi. I will only be rude to people even though I don't know I was rude. That could be another thing for people who are not neurotypical. That could be a lot of neurodivergent people are very unaware of how other people are feeling. And that's why I do so much, I don't study it, but I do so much consideration of how other people tend to feel in certain situations. And I use it to teach myself, come on, just go. Okay. Whew, I turned 20 in a week and I still feel like I don't know who I am. Xander, you won't know. Spoiler alert. You probably won't know who you are until well into your 30s. Yeah. Sorry to break that. Oops. Sorry to ruin that for you. But you're not going to know that for a long time. And that should be, honestly, that should honestly be a relief, because it gives you so much time to explore, to find who that person is, because you get to explore your adulthood and find that. I'm barely just finally starting to feel like, oh, I am a capable adult. I'm finally starting to feel that. I've been an adult for 4 years, but only now am I finally going like, oh, I actually feel like one. Yeah, that's just a problem with society. No, but like with our culture, it's just like whenever you're 18 years old, literally go get a degree immediately. Know exactly what the fuck you want to do with your life immediately. Don't go be an adult on the world. No, just go directly to college because of course you'll know what you want to do with your life. How could you not know what you want to do with your life? It's so nonsensical. It's so nonsensical. You have no clue what kind of job you want. Yeah, I'm a little iffy on it as well, but I'm still I'm working on that. I definitely know like the range of things I'd like to do. I want to work in broadcasting. I mean, I'm a streamer, which is kind of, you know, that's working in broadcasting, but I want, you know, I want to do something more that's like a production. Just any kind of like production in general sounds really fun. I was a film student for the longest time, but I definitely don't think I want to be doing that like as my main thing. I'm a nice person who treats people well, but sometimes I'll step back and go, is that true? I actually don't know. Oh, like you're doubting if you're a nice person? That's actually a good, Lizzie, that's a good thing to do as long as it doesn't get out of hand. So what I mean by that is like, it's good to not see, like get super comfortable with yourself as in like, oh, I'm always nice to people. It's good to doubt that sometimes because not everybody is always nice to everybody. Sometimes people can, you know, sometimes people can be rough or they can come off bad to people. But, you know, sometimes you can come off bad to people and it's good to always question your tendencies because if you get comfortable with yourself as in, I'm always nice to people, I don't need to change, then you won't change and you'll always kind of have the lingering bits of sharp edges. So it's always good to be mindful of what potentially are your sharp edges because then you can deal with them. I wanted to go in linguistics and then I learned there was a lot of writing and scrap that. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I don't like how, you know, how 18-year-olds are pressured to go into college and know automatically what the hell that they want to do. Because, like I said, I wanted to be a filmmaker for 10 years. I had that same dream. And then all of a sudden, I was like, I don't like this as much as I thought I did. I really don't. Like, I really don't. And then I literally changed my major. For 10 years, I thought I wanted to be a director, and that all changed. But, you know, it's not like my whole worldview was shot. It's not like that, because working in the media industry when it comes to, like, broadcasting is still pretty similar to film. It involves a lot of, like, the same, it still involves a lot of the same techniques and equipment. Like, I still want to work in audio, and I was an audio boy in film, so it's not like it's a huge game changer, but I don't know. People, it takes time to figure out what you want to do, who you are, what your values are. I feel like figuring out your values happens earlier than later, sort of. It can change, though. Your values can change. What are my values right now? My values right now are making people happy, but not being a people pleaser. Not be a people pleaser, because I have been a people pleaser. I was a people pleaser for the longest time. I feel like I've gotten better at not being a people pleaser. But making people happy who I think, you know, genuinely deserve it. Surrounding myself with positive influences and not negative influences. I've had people in the past who I spent time with who were not good for me. And I was not good for them because I was a moron who needed to learn how to socialize better and how to deal with people better. And then lastly, you know, like continue to be creative, continue to make stuff and accomplish stuff. And keep improving upon what I've done. Like, something that I've been afraid of is, oh, I don't want to peak. I don't want to peak this young in life, you know? Peaking too early is a big fear that a lot of people have. That might be one of my greatest fears, is peaking too early in life. Never being able to, like, do something better than what I've done in the past. That's a fear that I think plagues a lot of creative people. Like, what if my best is behind me? But I've been able to slowly conquer that fear because being the fact that I'm 21, I think it's or I'm not 21, I'm 22 now. I think it's kind of stupid to be like, oh, I've already peaked. Because as you get older, you become more experienced. And not just socially, just like in whatever you do, you become more experienced. I generally would like some criticism from someone just so I can learn from. Yes, Goat, based opinion. Goat, that is insanely based. That is insanely based, Goat. You try to always be positive? That's good, Walker. And I don't see you as someone who has toxic positivity. Toxic positivity sucks. I hate toxic positivity. And what I mean by toxic positivity is like, it's this, what is the word? It's this idea that is, presented to people that's like, just get up in the morning and look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you're a good person, and even if things are bad, just keep pretending. Like, I feel like that could be toxic positivity. I don't know. I wish I knew how people perceive me. I generally have no idea how people around me view me. I'm gonna give a hot take. Lizzie. Because I think I have like a hot take that responds to that. The moment that you're able to fully let that go. Well, here, how do I put this? Okay, so the more you think about that, the more it will haunt you. And once you stop, once you completely never think about that anymore, how people perceive you, and I mean like in a way that's like hyper thinking, overthinking. Once you stop thinking about that, then you'll no longer be worried about stuff like that. So I don't even know I don't even know, like, this is my ADHD brain happening, but what I'm trying to say is thinking about that will lock you into it. So you're thinking to yourself, I wish that I knew what people thought of me, because what if they're thinking negatively of me? But what I'm saying is by the time you're no longer worried about how people will negatively think about you, you're no longer even caring about how they think of you. Because this is a bit biting, but I think that obsessing how people think of you is a selfish thing to do. It is a selfish thing to do because it's so hard to explain what I mean by this. It's a selfish way of thinking because it's like this subconscious expectation that people are always thinking about you, or that people have these very intense, long thought processes that just involve you. When, like I said, oftentimes people are usually just thinking about themselves, and not in the sense that they're being selfish assholes, but just like they're being self-conscious just like everybody else is. Everybody is self-conscious in some extent. When you're in a conversation with someone and you're like, what are they thinking of me? What are they thinking of me, how I'm acting? A lot of the time, they're doing the same thing. What are they thinking of me? What are they thinking of? So it's just like, you're both having a conversation, but it's almost like your brain is only focused on you, and their brain is always only focused on them. It's kind of funny how that is. I can't help thinking about, again, I think that's something that gets better with age. It gets better with age and also practice. You just have to practice with it. It had to do with the people who always thought you had to enter every piece of the media from a specific series. Huh? What, Vazzy? I tried to worry what others think of me. Yeah, it's a balance. It's a whole balancing act, because you don't want to be always overthinking that way, because a lot of the times people aren't thinking about you. But it's also good to not completely abandon that, because if you completely abandon the awareness Well, not awareness, because you're only predicting. If you completely abandon considering what people might be thinking of you or how people might perceive you if you act a certain way, if you let that go completely, then you'll just become an asshole because you won't be thinking about how your words and actions affect other people. So don't ever let go of it completely because then that's just called being inconsiderate. That's just going to make you become an inconsiderate person. Alright. We got a boss battle. Oh yeah, Lizzie, yeah. And listen, just because I say these things doesn't mean I have them 100% figured out either. Like, what the heck? Like, I have to figure these things out for myself too. And while I feel like I've made a lot of progress on them, they will haunt me for a long time. Ah. Because, like I said, practice makes perfect. It takes years. It takes years. Lizzie, no. Lizzie, stop apologizing. Because, hey, we're all just participating in this lovely conversation. Sorry, I got a little harsh there. I'm just being like, hey, you're fine. Don't worry. We're all participating in a group discussion. You didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, of course. Ah! Why does the Pikmin enemy have a giant ass? This enemy is just ass. Its whole body is just, well, not really. Get! Come on. Oh, come on. Alright, one more, we're dead. Or one more and we're done. 100% ass. That's my nickname in high school. Good, Lizzie, good. I'm glad. We win. We win these, we win these. We win these. It's not ass. Oh, I know. Let's not get into that. Alright. Yeah, respecting people is always good to do. And to respect other people, you have to, like, respect yourself, too. There's no such thing as normal person. Normal people don't exist. That's not a thing that exists. I mean, you could go the whole Incredibles route, syndrome. If nobody's normal, then everybody's normal. If everybody's weird, then everybody's normal. Because weird is the normal. But what I mean by that is everybody has their demons. Everybody has their fucked up parts about themselves. Everybody has things that they need to overcome. But that's what makes life cool. I honestly think that's what makes life interesting, is that you have challenges to overcome. You have things that you need to change about yourself. If everyone was just born perfect... Did I not? Okay. If everyone was just born perfect, then what the hell is that, you know? Like, why would anybody want that? Normal people aren't real. Being a person, not just an egotistical asshole exists, though. Well, yeah, because like I said, some people never learn. Some people never figure things out. And no one ever figures everything out. Adults with their life figured out are normal. Here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Nobody has life figured out. Not even those adults who you think do, seem like they do. They don't have everything figured out. You see so many people all the time, it's just like, oh, that person has everything figured out. They have their life together. Wrong. Nobody has that, and you will never have that either. Accept that. You will never have everything figured out, and you're like, no, that's so sad. That's such bad. No, that's just how life is. You'll never have it all figured out. That's because that's just not how things work. That's just not how it works. I rest my case. That's just how it is. It's how it be, man. Yeah, like, I mean, it sounds funny when you phrase it like that, Ariana, but like, it's a good point because like the point of what you're saying is they probably are going through their own shit. Everyone's going through their own shit. Everyone's got shit that they're going through. All right, we're gonna go in a another cave. I'm gonna see how much I can get done in this one day. Oh my god. If you ignore it, it just becomes more of an issue. Yeah, and Berto, like I said, the older you get, the harder it becomes to deal with those, or like, the more of a habit it becomes, and like, you can't shake it away. If you get to like your 40s, and there's like deep-rooted shit that you haven't solved, sorry to say, you're probably locked in for good. Maybe not. Maybe everyone can, maybe if I'm being optimistic, oh, everyone can change, but I don't know. I really tend to see once you get to a certain old age and you don't resolve really deep, intense, like trauma or bullshit that you went through that you never figured out, might be a little late. So always good to get on things now. But also, I recognize that my Twitch chat probably is, you know, there's an array. You all are in different phases of your life from each other. Like, I have some people who are in their 20s, mid 20s, early 20s, late 20s. I have some people who are still teenagers. Like, so when I say get started on figuring yourself out, I'm not being like, you're running out of time. I'm just saying, like, be mindful of what you need to be going through at the appropriate time in your life. So if you are a teenager, then you still are probably figuring out the basic stuff. Like I feel like a lot of the basic social cues and things, you figure those out when you're a teenager. Like, oh, these are okay, these certain things are okay to say, certain things are not okay to say, stuff like that. So you're in your own chapter. So like someone like me, I've already gotten through that chapter of my life of being a teenager and figuring out the lessons that I needed to learn as a teenager. I got that out of my system then because I was a teenager then. But now I'm facing the trials and tribulations that a 22-year-old needs to be facing, you know? So don't let me project onto you and be like, oh, you're 16 years old. You need to be figuring things out that a 22-year-old is figuring out. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Focus on the things that are currently plaguing you in your life, and always be mindful of how you can be bettering yourself. Yeah, go. And I feel like that happens less as you get older, because as you get older, you find, as you discover yourself more, your friends become better friends because you know who you are and what your values are. You associate with people who share those values and share those similarities with you. So the more you figure yourself out, the more you're going to figure your friend groups out as well. Nah, you got plenty of time, Ariana. You got plenty of time. You got plenty of time, but that doesn't necessarily mean, to get into the mindset of, oh, I'll just change tomorrow. Because some people say that their whole lives. Some people get in the mindset of, oh, I'll just change tomorrow for the rest of their lives, and then tomorrow never comes, you know? And that's a whole thing. And that's something that we're all guilty of to some extent. Of just like, oh, I can't do this right now. I'll deal with this when I'm less busy. I'll deal with this when I'm less overworked or in a different situation. We're all guilty of that. It's just a part of life. Yeah, that tends to be a thing that happens when you're a teen. And it's such a shame. Dead. I love these talks. I agree, Lizzie. These talks are this is the kind of stuff I love talking about on my stream. And I know it's heavy shit while I'm playing a silly little Nintendo game, but it's just like, I don't know. I find it very valuable to talk about. It's the reason why I put D-list philosopher in my Twitter bio. It's like, I just like talking about this stuff and being very meta about communicating. It's a big reason why I'm studying communication. I've never really thought about going into like psychology like majoring in that. It's a valuable major to have, but I just like to focus on like the true psychology of social engagement, which communication studies is a lot. It focuses a lot on stuff like that. The sillier the games, the more deep talks get. I don't know, Berto. I feel like I wouldn't be able to have this conversation during like the impossible quiz. I don't think I'd be able to have this conversation for the impossible quiz. It's good shit to talk about. Sure helps because I don't know what's happening on screen. That's good too, yeah. This is basically like a just chatting stream with gameplay in the background. I love Pikmin. It's such a good series. Hopefully 4 comes out one day. It's almost been 10 years. And Pikmin is my favorite game series of all time. Not even joking. It's my favorite game series of all time. I want Pikmin 4 so bad. But, yeah. My early days in the Toontown community are my beloved. I have so much trauma I had to get over from that era. Really? Yeah. I remember you told me, Lizzie, like, how you used to be such a different person. But you've grown. And I'm the exact same way. Oh, my lord. I'm so grateful that I didn't start streaming in 2017, like when I was a 17-year-old. Because when I was 17 years old, I was a filthy human being. And I know it's like a weird word to use. I just mean like I was so insufferable as a person. And I'm exaggerating a bit because like I'm sure if I streamed, you probably wouldn't see too much of that. But it was mostly the behind the scenes stuff of how I would how I treated people and just how I interacted with people. It was so I'm so ashamed and like it's just so I'm ashamed, but I don't let it keep me up at night. So let me be very clear here. Being ashamed of who you used to be is fine. Like it's not a horrible thing to be ashamed of who you once were. But it can become problematic if it keeps you up at night and you keep giving shit to yourself now for who you were years ago. Because who I was years ago is not who I am now. And although I feel really bad about who I used to be, and there are a lot of things that I'll never be forgiven for, it's like, that's not me anymore. So why should current me, who has eliminated like those bad traits about themselves, feel bad for like basically a different person in the past? That's basically how it is. That's how I view it. Literally like different person, completely different. It used to keep me up at night, dang dude, as a kid. Yeah, I was, for a long time it kept me up at night too. Not literally, but just in the sense that almost this sense, I think what I needed most was self-forgiveness. I think I needed self-forgiveness. Oh, come on. Oh god, that reminds me, I was rewatching one of my 2019 streams recently, and it just made me realize how much I've changed in such a short amount of time. It really is kind of crazy how sometimes it's like, sometimes within 6 months you can completely change. I definitely don't believe in overnight changes. I don't believe that anyone can change in like a couple weeks. Nah. That's definitely not something I think is possible. I don't know though, I never say never, but true change takes a long time. I always cringe looking at my old self and stuff. I was still in the future. I will never overgrow the stuff I wish I could. I mean, not necessarily. Don't put that limitation on yourself. You may be surprised on how you change. Like, you may be really surprised on how much you can change as you get older. Some people really turn around. Some people turn around quite a lot, and it's always nice to see. Sometimes I meet people who I knew years ago, and I have an interaction with them, and I go away from that interaction thinking, holy shit, they are so much just better to speak to. They just feel so much like, it just feels so much more pleasant speaking to this person than it used to. It used to feel awful speaking to this person, but now it just feels nice. I love when that happens because it restores my faith in humanity. But like, no, seriously, it's just such an inspiring thing to see when I haven't talked to someone for so long and they used to be a shithead, and then I speak to them again And it's just like, wow, they turn things around. Also, Goat, a little bit of a side tangent. I feel really stupid for not knowing this, but Vern is Sir Fluffy from Team Drop? I feel so dumb for not knowing, but that's kind of funny. Anyway, I just wanted to say that real quick. Oh yeah, Alice, here's the thing about saying sorry over and over again. It's never good to become that person who's always saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry at every point for the smallest thing, even when you've done nothing wrong. Because let me tell you what that does. That devalues your apology. It devalues your future apologies. The more you say sorry, the more it becomes dead air to someone. So if you say sorry, sorry, sorry for every little thing, whenever you do something major and you say sorry, it almost feels like dead air. It feels like you're not saying anything. Because the more you say sorry, it just kind of it takes the power away from it. And I'm not saying that apologizing is a bad thing to do, because it is very good to apologize when you are in the wrong, but only when you're in the wrong and when your apology when an apology is warranted, you know? Because really think about it. Think about it. Like, I don't know how to put this into a better perspective than how I've already said it, but yeah, I mean, you don't want to devalue your apology. You don't want to devalue it. Nobody will forgive you? I don't know if that's necessarily true. I think blanket statements like that they don't tend to be... Blanket statements like that tend to make me think that you just think that people don't forgive you, but if people are genuinely not forgiving you, then they're probably just being just don't be around those people, because people who aren't forgiveful, like people who don't practice forgiveness, you don't want to deal with those people, because those people are setting far too high standards for you. Unless you really are being like, if you are being insufferable, then sometimes people do never forgive you, but I'm not out here trying to say that you're being insufferable. I don't know why these people won't forgive you, but oftentimes people who aren't forgiving you are probably just being perfectionist assholes who are putting way too high of a pressure on you to be perfect. People can't forgive you if you say sorry without knowing what you're sorry about. People can't forgive you if you say sorry without knowing. That's true. Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing too, Molly. Well said. Sorry I read it twice. My brain is... I have stinky brain. Wait a minute. What is this? What boss is this? Oh, it's the burrowing snagret. Ah. Ooh, this could get ugly. I don't have any spray. Oh god. This might be where I first lose some Pikmin. Alright, let's see how this goes. I know you can stun it. As long as you're aware of your wrongdoings and change that for the better, sorries become more genuine. Exactly, yeah. If you ever say sorry, you should be fully ready to, like, change. Okay, well, I think I'm good. I don't think I'm gonna lose any Pikmin. Yep. Wow. So easy. Really, Molly? Yeah. And people make mistakes their entire lives. People make mistakes their entire lives, you know? You'll never be a perfect human being. And even if you do improve yourself, sometimes you do fall back on old habits. But that doesn't mean you've regressed and lost all of your progress. It just means that, hey, you gotta refresh, you gotta get back on top of things. And getting discouraged is normal. Getting discouraged is also a part of life. But just don't let discouragement control you. Because that can be another thing that happens to people. People can get discouraged and be like, I should never try anything ever again. I should never reapproach something or take a break and then go back. Like, I don't know. Don't let your discouragement prevent you from living your life. I've become a new person so many times. I'm a different person than I was at 18. 18 years different. Yep. Everyone goes through chapters. I feel like everyone goes through micro chapters too. You like change in small ways like every few months, and then that completes a big transformation. That's what's so great about being human, you know? It's like, if you're a butterfly, you only have your grand transformation once. But humans have grand transformations over and over again. And it's just so nice. It's like you're becoming an upgraded person. You're upgrading yourself. And that's just like, that just gives me so much like, it just gives me so much will to live. And just overall, like, it just gives me this pleasant feeling that I have more ahead of me. My linguistic phases are like oh, I thought you said microtransactions, and I was like, huh? How did we start talking about microtransactions? I was confused for a second. Nice. Really, Vazzy? How many languages can you speak? Can you speak a lot of languages? That's really cool, if so. I want to make a TikTok so bad about current me confronting younger versions of myself about various things like I've seen other do. Are you talking about... I know you're not, but I'm going to ask anyway. Are you talking about the Interstellar audio where it's Matthew McConaughey going, no, on the door, and then your younger self is on the other side of the door doing something stupid? I know you're not talking about that, but I love that. That's such a good trend. Mainly because Interstellar is my favorite movie of all time. That's probably why I like that trend so much. I don't need more Pikmin right now. I'm gonna... What else can I do during this day? I guess I can get some more berries. Or more berries. I didn't get any berries before. Really, Lizzie? Lizzie, I'd love to see you do that trend, not gonna lie. That'd be really funny to see you do. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, that's not good. Alright, we win these. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do, actually? I'm gonna put my white Pikmin on this. Oh, don't throw the wrong one. Okay. Oh, the shimmy shamey emote, nice. Beer me maybe that one thing about me joining the Toontown community. You're so mean to the Toontown community. No, I'm messing with you. And yeah, it's good to recognize like the value you've gotten out of something, even if you're not like a big Toontowner, which I know you aren't. It's still cool that you recognize the props. And I'm sort of the same way. It's like I don't just want to stream Toontown all the time. And a lot of the time, I'm not really in the mood to stream Toontown. Like tonight, I was like, I like playing Toontown, but I don't really want to stream it right now. I don't want to stream it all the time. I want to do other things. I want to be more. Have more variety in my content creation, which you've probably heard a lot of Toontown creators say. They don't just want to be tied down to one damn thing. But I owe a lot to the Toontown community because that's how I blew up. Or what I mean by that is like just grew to the point where I actually can have a bit of a platform. Exactly, Lizzie. Oh my god. It's so crazy for me to think about that. Almost everyone I associate with online, almost everyone these days, is because I joined this fucking community. Or not joined, because I've been playing Toontown ever since I was a child. But I mean just like in 2020 when I got bored enough to start obsessing over the game again. Because once COVID happened, once lockdown happened, that's when I was just like, hey, I'm bored. Let's go play the funny Toon game again. Toontown and Undertale? Hey, Goopy Goop. It's the Soup Goop. The Soup Goop is canon. Yeah, Lizzie, I've seen your old Toontown drawings, and it's so cool to see how you've improved over the years. And you and I talked about that earlier today, like having that side by side and seeing how you've improved is very inspiring. They beat me to a pulp. Wait, now I have a really gross joke that I just thought of about soup goop. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god. I'm not saying that. Oh no, not the soup goop. All my super, you know, I'll turn it into a different joke. I'll turn it into a different joke. That thing that Olimar was drinking at the end of this animation was soup goop. Of that one Pikmin animation. Oh fuck, I just realized there's this guy here. Alright, Purples. Your time has come. Oh shit. Come on, kill him. Okay, we win, we literally won. I hope I can get this to the ship in time. Dude, imagine being at the perplexing pool on day 4. You know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna speedrun getting all 3 Pikmin types. I could probably have all 3 Pikmin types by day 5. Dude, that's insane. I might be able to get all Pikmin types by day 5? I think that's the fastest you can get all Pikmin types, I think. That's so poggers. Is that the Vazzy would know. Don't goop my soup. Your bitch be souping on my goop. Without glitches. 5 is this is the fastest? Let's go! Speed run. Alright, hopefully okay, I think I'll be able to get this to the ship in time. Let's go back to the regular song. I don't like the Louis version of songs. Sue me. I had the same username for the first 16 years of my life, and then I've gone through 2 in the last 4 years. Hopefully I can be settled on this one for quite a... Wait. If you don't mind me asking, what did you used to be? What was your first username? You don't have to tell me if it's gonna... Sweet Boo 2001? What? That is not you. That is not you. Oh, hey, nice, Evan. Good job, boyo. Evan, you missed the soup goop in real. I played Toontown as a kid, which got me interested in other MMOs, which ended up getting me into MLP, which got me into even more stuff. Is how I met my partner. Oh, nice, yeah. Survey chart, let's go. Yeah, Lizzie, I could not imagine you... I could not imagine calling you Sweet Boo. Oh, I skipped the cutscene. I don't even know what cutscene I just missed. Let's see if I can get... See if I can get one more set of berries before I leave. Or before the end of the night. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Come on. Come on, go, 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 go. One more set of berries. Berries. Imagine switching usernames. I went from Tuck the Duck to Quacks. Like, I was King Quacks for a couple of years. And then I became Stuck the Duck. Except the whole Quacks thing was, like, associated with other things, so... I never had a channel named Quacks. I never went by that in my YouTube career. Let's go. Alright, that was a very successful day. We're gonna get the epic music. We're gonna jam out to this amazing song. I love this song. It's so satisfying getting this song. It only appears if you do super, super well in one day. It's so rewarding. I didn't get to start going by Lizzie until I changed to Starry Liz. I was like, hey, this is my username. Oh, this is my name, by the way. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I remember you were Starry Liz for when I first met you. And I remember when you changed it, I was like, aw, I like Starry Liz. But now I like Astro Lizzie so much more. It's funny. That's just how change works. It reminds me of how Toontown rewrites always go. Whenever whenever you rerun on Toontown, everyone's always like, "Oh, I don't like your new look. I don't like it." But then like within the next few weeks, everyone's just like, "Oh, this is so much better. I love this." Got tired of being called Liz. That was the reason. Yeah, I remember. That was your reasoning. It's Nico! How you doing, Nico? This has been an amazing stream, by the way. I've had a wonderful stream so far. Yeah, Berto, that's so true. Except Mouse. Mouse Berto was a vibe, but I don't think you should ever be Mouse, like, for your... I don't know. Mouse is not Berto. A light green... What are you gonna against light green, huh? No, I'm kidding. Bro, how am I here on day 4? That's fucking crazy. How am I here day 4? Oh, you know what, actually? You know, oh, okay. Senpai Spungu? Yeah, Senpai Spungu is a funny username. 25. You know, I'll do 15-15. Just kidding, I can't do that. Alright, I'll do 15 and then 10, I guess. Oh yeah, Pan is not hard at all. Berto will be Mouse in 10 seconds. I'm going to finish what I'm working on today and excited to see... What, Super Goose? Oh, wait, I think I know. Wait, is it the thing you've been doing or no? Is it something different? Is it something completely unrelated to that? Wait, Super Goose, what are you working on? I'm out of sleep, so I'm trying to make an effort to fix my sleep schedule. Good, Goat. Yes, please fix your schedule. Yes and no? How the fuck did you spell no as K-N-O-W? Guys, I think I'm getting shorter. Wait, Berto, you're getting shorter? Oh god, not the Wollywogs. Hello. Wow. What the hell? That was weird. He like glitched out. Oh. Were you roasting Evan? Amazing. Bye, Goat. Thanks for sticking around. Dude, this has been one of the best streams I've had in so long. I don't know. I think I'm doing fire and electricity. Okay, well, I definitely don't want to go in there now. This has literally just been like a just chatting stream with Pikmin in the background. I wouldn't have it any other way. I literally wouldn't have it any other way. Pikmin is amazing. Chatting with y'all is amazing about deep topics, human introspectiveness. It's great. Especially because I know I know most of y'all aren't super familiar with like Pikmin, so I just wanted to like, you know, be more inclusive. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Give me a red, thank you. Alright, we can just throw one red over there. There we go. Alright. We win. Alright, this might be a bloodbath. This might be a bloodbath. I'm gonna kill the- No, not the snitch bug! Oh, not the snitch bug. Bitch bug. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Scooter's adorable. Yeah, maybe I should play Chibi Robo on a stream. Alice, I like your drawings. I liked the drawing you did for my, my stream. My birthday stream. Oh! Chibi Robo is extremely underrated. Oh my lord, it's so underrated. Alright, this is gonna be... Alright, time for the unbased compilation of me losing Pikmin. Maybe. I am pretty good at this game, so maybe not. We'll see how it goes. Alright. No! I lost some. Damn it. I lost some. That sucks. Yeah, I knew I'd lose a few. That's too bad. I lost 2 Pikmin. This isn't a deathless run, but I wanted to at least see how far I could get without any deaths. But it looks like we found our number. Alright, we gotta save our purples, because we are gonna go in the Citadel of Spiders. Ooh, you guys get to see spiders. That's gonna be fun. Everybody loves spiders. So we'll go in the Citadel. And we'll see how that goes. I want to be this artist that makes me want to make my own. I don't know what you mean by that. Fiery Bulbux cringe compilation. Josh, it's Wolfie Zephyr. Yes, I'm playing the best. This is literally one of my favorite games of all time. It's so good. Citadel of Spiders. See people's art in the server inspires you to make. Okay, Ariana, your art is awesome. I've only seen one drawing you've done, I think. I wish I've seen more, because you're epic. You're an epic artist. Like sometimes I forget that you are so good at drawing because you don't draw very often, but when you do, it's just like, whoa, Ariana can draw. You should draw more. Bruh, that was so cringe. You know what? Yo, mama. Oh, I missed. I missed. Where is Vern? We gotta get Vern in the chat. I missed moment. I need to get Pikmin 3 Deluxe. I want to play through it again. Been watching people play through it. Wait, have you played any Pikmin games, Josh? I assume you have if you're familiar with it at that level. Pikmin 2 is my favorite in the series by far. Pikmin 2 is so good. It's funny because when I streamed Pikmin 1, I was so frustrated because that game has aged pretty terribly. Like, there's just so many mechanics in that game that just aged really poorly. But, yeah. Pikmin 2 is not for beginners, that's true. Pikmin 2 is definitely the hardest one. Maybe that's another reason, I mean, that's definitely another reason why I like it. But it's not, that's not necessarily the reason I like it. I just think, as an experience, it's just like, it's such a full experience. There's so much to do. It's actually so awesome how much there is to do. Alright, it's time to begin our grand adventure. Let me actually go put these Pikmin away. Not away, but I'm gonna go just have Louie hold on to them, maybe. Time to get the yellows. Alright. Yellow are immune to electricity, which is nice. I like the concept of Pikmin. I like the concept of Pikmin, but I'm not too much of a fan. Pikmin 2 is the game I started with and love it. I also enjoyed Pikmin 3, but since Pikmin 2 is what started my love for this franchise, I can't let it step down from the podium. Oh yeah. I don't think Pikmin 3 comes close to Pikmin 2's quality. I think Pikmin 3 is... The thing about Pikmin 3 is that if someone is new to the franchise and is like, what should be the first Pikmin game I play? I always say Pikmin 3. Pikmin 3 is the one to start off new players, I think. It's the most accessible. It's the most polished. I think Pikmin 3 is how to get someone to fall in love with the series. But Pikmin 2 is something like, okay, now you know what the series is, go play the best game in the series. Because I feel like once someone is like a fan of the game, like the franchise, then they'll go in and they'll play Pikmin, they'll go in and play Pikmin 2 with a much more open mind, or like a much more like solidified opinion that they do actually enjoy the game, you know? Only try the original once you have I honestly, this might make me, I'm a huge Pikmin fan, but this might make me, like, you're not a true Pikmin fan for saying this. I don't think Pikmin 1 is worth playing at all these days. Like, if they remastered it, sure. But I feel like it just doesn't have that much value. Which is so sad, I know, but that's just what I believe. You can get everything you need out of 2 and 3. Because, like, You can get the old mechanics game. Like, Pikmin 2 is the best game with the older mechanics. And if you want the extremely polished game, you go for 3. That has, like, a much more, like, cinematic approach. Because Pikmin 3 is super cinematic and a modern take on Pikmin. So, what's left in between isn't really fulfilled by Pikmin 1. That's just how I feel about it. Yeah, you get more from playing the other two. A speed game? Yeah. Even then, as you guys saw, it was hard for me to enjoy it last time, which is so sad, because it's my favorite series ever. So it's so sad that it's hard for me to enjoy it. It's not that I don't like it, it's just like, this is just so much better, you know? Why resort to that when there's clearly a game that's just so much better? Alright, I hope I have enough yellows for the Citadel. I should. You have to start somewhere? Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like I was saying, there's nothing you're really missing with Pikmin 1. Because Pikmin 3 brought back the, Pikmin 3 brought back the time constraint. Which is kind of funny. Because Pikmin 2 doesn't have a time constraint. At all. There is not even a time constraint in this game. The only reason you have a day counter is for one, for the like the format of it, and two, I guess so like, bragging rights. Oh, I got the game. I got 10,000 Pokos in this many days. It's just bragging rights. Ooh, I should get ready for the Citadel, or I'm not gonna have time. All right. Let's see, what am I gonna do? How many yellows should I bring into the Citadel? Probably not many. 27. 47. I'll bring out 3 more. Oops, can't do that. Looks like I'm just bringing this many. Whatever. I gotta go before I run out of time. There's also a huge what the hell is that? What, Super Goose? Hugh Janus? First name Hugh, last name Janus? Hugh Janus? Is that what you're saying? No, I know you're not saying that. What is that? Pikmin 2 does in fact have a day limit, but it's not reachable within a human lifetime. Oh shit. Oh shit. You would die. You would just straight up you would cease to exist. Alright, gamers. We enter the Citadel of Spiders. How do you know that? You had to look that up, or there's no way you just knew that. There are enemies that spawn in the Wistful Wild on those days that drop shit tons of nectar and potions, but... poison? What? Wait, Super Goose, can you send me a video or something? Super Goose, send me a video. Something that keeps Pikmin 3 close to Pikmin 2 for me is the option to multitask with all captains. When I played years ago, I never utilized them much, but I see someone playing. Oh, are you talking about the go here function? Dude, the go here function is so based. I don't use it tons, but when I do need it, it's super nice to have. Yeah, go here is based. Alright. Uh-oh, no! Not these evils. Not Shearwigs. I hate Shearwigs. I know Pikmin... there's a Pikmin 2 mod that adds go here to Pikmin 2. It adds a lot of it. You can also throw captains, and have them pluck automatically on their own when you throw them. Pretty cool. Shearwigs are a bit less bullshit now. Were they bullshit? Are you saying they're bullshit in Pikmin 1? Yeah, that's definitely the case. Oh god. Fuck you, bitch! Yeah, Shearwigs are actually kind of pushovers. Not gonna lie. Oh shit. Hi. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Yeah, I hate that. Oh my god. Sent it? Okay, yeah, I'll check that out later. That's pretty awesome. Also, Evan, if you're still here, can you tell me what you were talking about earlier? I'm a bit curious. Actually, never mind. I know exactly what you're talking about. But give me more specifics. In DMs, of course. Love Nugget. Ah, that was my nickname in high school. Love Nugget. It sounds like a pet name that someone in a relationship would give. Oh, you're such a little love nugget. Oh, you're my little love nugget. You had a lot of nicknames in high school? Yeah. I sure did, Lizzie. Like, stupid bitch, idiot, fuck you, I hate you, go die, please. Just a lot of different nicknames. A bunch of different nicknames in high school. I mean, I don't remember that being like a big thing. That word was not very, like, that word didn't really mean much to me. Like, I feel like I was insulted by a lot of other things than that. Super Goose, I've noticed lately you've been like using that a lot. You've been calling people dumb bitch more often. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Lizzie, no. Lizzie, no. Lizzie, no. Oh my god, this music. Die, bitch. Oh god. There we go. Oh my god, there's so many spiders. I hate it here. I never mean it in an unironic way, though. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. You could have just said, I never mean it, though. The way you phrased that was very wordy, and I was like, huh? Hi. Fuck you. Oh, that didn't stun him. Oh my god. Gotta get the stun lock CEO going. Oh, no. No. My high school nickname was Sorry, Who Are You Again? My best friends call me that all the time just for laughs. Let's go. Wait, how do you know I'm playing the European version? What? Oh, because of the price of one of the treasures? Wow. You're such a nerd, Vozzy. You know all the details. That's so funny. There we go. Alright, we win these. Oh, I need to get this treasure. It is being a nerd. Come on. Activity Arouser. That was the name of that treasure. Activity Arouser. Also, damn it, I realize I'm getting kind of loud again. I just naturally get super loud. I mean, I'm not being like crazy, but I am being a little bit less soft-spoken than I was at the beginning of the stream. I gotta be careful not to do that. Gotta be careful. It's funny though, Ethan. I like when you're more. I like when you do like the more roasty things. I like seeing your more. I like seeing your more like edgy. It's not edgy, but just like, I don't know. Super Goose with a bite. Super Goose with some spice. Spicy Super Goose. That's gonna be your next tune. Bye, Alice. Thanks for sticking around. Bye bye. Lip service. That was my nick. We're not. I can't keep milking the same joke. I can't keep milking the same joke. Imagine a streamer who just got quieter and the angrier they got, the louder the more. That's just the Julian Smith video I showed you, Evan. That's just the Julian Smith video. Also, Evan, I have good news. Lizzie is officially a fan of Sourbit. We finally showed... We like forced Lizzie to watch Sourbit, and now she understands why we like him so... We like his videos so much. I just put it all on screen share. It was just like, we're watching these. What life did you have? Sourbutt makes awesome videos. Sourbutt's the best Toontown YouTuber. Hands down. Sourbutt is the best Toontown YouTuber. I don't even care what anyone says. 100%. That is a fact. That is not even an opinion. That is just factual. If we're going off quality, that's just... Come on. Come on. That's probably who inspired him. I've barely ever watched Random Toon, but I'm sure, I think that's what I think a lot of people have described Sourbutt to be like that. He's too good for the Toontown community. I don't know. I mean, I think he could branch out, but I just wish he got more recognition with his stuff that he does do. Because, like, he makes really good stuff, but I just feel like he doesn't get enough recognition for it. Oh, shit! That scared me. Oh, my God. What the hell, bro? That guy came out of nowhere. Really, Lizzie? I feel like it's just... I have no idea how I missed out on Random Toon, but I just never watched any of his stuff. Well, yeah, didn't Random Toon have like a series where he was like Random Toon versus the CFO, Random Toon versus the VP? So it's almost like a reimagining of that series with his hunt down. Chad and Jimmy. Oh shit. I need to switch to only yellows. Yo, I love Chad. See, yeah, another one, Sea Green Bingo, I also never watched. And I didn't really watch very much Mega Snoop either. I watched Loopy Goopy Google Nerd, Smokin' Foreman, Laosina. Did anyone else watch Laosina? I watched a bit of Laosina. Flapjack, who did like Toontown Theories and like stuff like that. Laosina was a blue bunny. Laosina's super OG, so you might not know Berto. That's like, I'm pretty sure they were mostly active in the TTO times. Interesting, Lizzie. Yeah, Flapjack was their tune name. I'm trying to think of who else I watched. Because Loopy and Foreman were like the big ones. I watched Foreman when he had like barely any subscribers. Bro, stop. There we go. Really? That's kind of funny. That's so much different than their old content. Alright, we got that. I gotta get rid of these electro beetles. Smoking for Me got me the idea of modded Toontown. I mean, I feel like modding a MMO doesn't really work. Because, like, you're gonna get banned. Probably. Oh, me too. But only their COG movie. I didn't really watch Mad Toontown Returns' other stuff. I only watched the COG movie. Bro, go away. That COG movie was so funny. I watched it when I was like 12 years old and it scarred me. I grew up right before the age of the internet, where like kids just grew up completely desensitized to everything. I was a very sheltered child. So watching COG, a Toontown movie, fucking scarred me. I was so afraid. It made me so afraid of the dark. I genuinely got so afraid of the dark after that. It was so sad. Oh yeah, I didn't watch Smirky either. Random Toon, Smirky, Lawson, and Bingo just started a YouTube channel where they all contributed. Bro, I guess I didn't watch very much Toontown creators at all. Wow. Only like Loopy, Foreman, and then like here and there some other ones. I don't know. I didn't watch Quackity either. And I never watched... Oh. Well, I guess Coachy's evil twin was also kind of a late bloomer on him. I knew who he was, but it was sort of like a Mega Snoop situation where I knew who he was, but I didn't really watch him all that much. Because I remember at some point, I remember for a while I was like, greening people is wrong. It's immorally and like, it's what a fucked up person. It was like that. Five Nights at Freddy's did? I think I was pretty unfazed by Five Nights at Freddy's, mostly because I didn't play the games. I just watched Markiplier play them. Wait, I can't be done yet. I still have another treasure to get. Where even is it? And now Nick and I have collabed, which is very... That was like... Oh my gosh. That was one of the coolest things ever. That was actually unbelievably cool. I remember when that happened. That was definitely one of those step back moments of just like, damn, how the hell did I get here? How the hell did I get into this position? That was really cool. I've determined that Toons collab was definitely owned by Bingo. Comments are all turned off now. Huh. I don't know why people turn comments off. Comments are like literally like my favorite thing about YouTube videos. I don't know why someone would turn off comments. You were 13 when FNAF came out? I was 14 when it came out, and it was just like, yeah. Slender scared me pretty bad. Slender was the horror game I got hyper fixated on. I love Slender. The original Slender the 8 Pages is still, to this day, it can still fuck me up when I play it. Oh my gosh. It can still get my heart racing, and it's so funny. After I play a horror game, I just have this like over sense of just dread that just like poisons me for like hours after I play. I don't know what it is. It's not like I'm like paranoid or afraid of the dark. It's just like, I just feel exhausted. My body feels so exhausted from just feeling fear. Oh god, not water dumples. I hate water dumples. Yeah, Lizzie, I know, Lizzie. You're so unfazed by it. Yeah, I'm not the same way. I am definitely not. I am not unfazed by it. It's funny, I hate horror movies. And you know, you wanna know what's goofy? I never really thought that me not liking horror movies would affect my dating life. Apparently, so many people are turned off by people who don't like horror movies. I'm like, fuck you. You're not gonna date me just because I don't like horror movies? Asshole. Blackity's still in listen to his awesome Toon Timer section. Oh, really? That's kind of funny. You want a jump scare? Oh, hey, bud. Coach Z stuff is... Oh, yeah, Coach Z stuff all got flagged for kids. I'm sure the old fart doesn't even know how to change it. Because, like, you have to manually go in and change it. Hi, fuckface. Hi, fuckface. Hi, fuckface. Hi, fuckface. Die, fuckface. Whoa. Chocolate just popped out of his asshole. Wait, that's not chocolate. Wait, no, no, no. I get so much enjoyment from horror movies by making fun of the dumb protagonists. Yeah. Remember in the old days with the first FNAF, Freddy was such a mystery that people thought Freddy was actually monitored the player on nights 1 and 2 before he came out on night 3. Monitored the player? Oh, like AI? That's kind of funny. Whenever I see a movie trailer that's scary, I always go, okay, who's X? Huh? What do you mean? Bro, literally, don't open the door, you're gonna get stabbed. LMAO, dumbass. Oh, that's true. That's why my favorite horror movie is actually... It's a movie that makes fun of... Yo, it's Daddy Bowser. Check it out, Lizzie. It's Daddy Bowser. My favorite horror movie is a horror movie that makes fun of all horror movies. It's an extremely self-aware movie. It's called Cabin in the Woods. And it sounds super... It sounds super, like, cliche, and that's because it is. It's extremely self-aware. It makes fun of itself, and it's an extremely cleverly written movie. It is a wonderful movie. Cabin in the Woods makes fun of horror by making fun of itself. And Lizzie, I feel like you would love that movie. If you like to make fun of horror movies when watching them, I think you would love Cabin in the Woods because it just completely is the biggest... It's a love letter, but also a middle finger to horror movies. It's really funny. A sex horror movie? That already exists. I'm pretty sure it's called... I'm pretty sure that already exists. It's like, I forget what it's called, but it's like a woman has teeth in a place where women usually don't have teeth. Pretty sure that already exists. Yeah, I think that speaks for itself. I don't like that. Vern, this has been such, this has been my favorite stream I've had in so long, when I've talked about so many wonderful things, and you had to join when I was saying that. We're talking about horror movies, but we've talked about so many, you joined literally at the worst possible time. L. That is an L. For the last time, I am a homosexual. I know that is a very, very tricky concept to grasp, but let me fill you in on a fun fact about homosexuals. They don't particularly want to have sex with women. I know, it's like, whoa, right? Whoa. But that tends to not be a common trait. Vern, I swear to God. I swear to God. I saw a weird Spanish movie the other day. It was the worst movie I've ever seen. People naked and oh, Lizzie. Oh God, don't say sewn. Oh, I don't like that whole idea. That reminds me of Human Centipede. Oh my God, I've never seen Human Centipede, but I know it exists. If you know what Human Centipede is, then I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. Oh my goodness. Alright, we continue. No! Vern, stop! No! Verto! Verto, stop! Why? Why? I can't scream because I don't want to get another noise complaint, but I'm basically screaming right now. I'm basically screaming. Google will still be. I have a couple awful movies that me and my friends have watched and sat there. Really? Yeah, sometimes awful movies can be fun to... Oh, fuck. Have a soundboard thing that's just you screaming? Oh, but that's no fun. That's no fun. Alright, time to hate existence. I might lose some Pikmin here. It's pretty much inevitable. Well, not really. It's not that hard. Oh yeah, exactly, yeah. If you have arachnophobia, don't worry. This is an easy and not a scary boss fight at all. What do you mean, Berto? Are you saying that it wasn't that bad? I feel like you're saying it wasn't that bad. Alright, hello. Alright. Hi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Woo! Fuck! Come on! Are you serious? Wow. Fuck you, BD. God damn it. I usually don't lose Pikmin on that. I usually don't lose Pikmin on that fight. Wow. Oh well. Damn it, the stupid fucking depth perception. My depth perception just like, ugh. No, that spider isn't that. That spider isn't that scary. Yeah, it's funny. I've played so much Pikmin that boss isn't that hard. I killed him in like 2 rounds. That boss is so satisfying. Fuck off. God damn it, Evan. Not this so satisfying. Shaggy Longleg. Wait, do rock Pikmin do something against Shaggy Longlegs? I'm not as good at Pikmin 3 as at Pikmin 2. Oh my god, Vazzy, I feel like if I ever played Bingo Battle against you, you would kick my ass. I feel like you would kick my ass in Bingo Battle. Also, that reminds me, Super Goose, we need to play Bingo Battle again. We need to play Bingo Battle, Super Goose. It's so fun when we do that. Oh, really? Stinky. You'd have 24 nickels? If online Pikmin was a thing? Vazzy, it is. It is a thing. You just have to use Parsec. I have a Switch. Oh, no, I have a Wii U emulator. Super Goose and I live on the opposite side of the country, but we play Bingo Battle together. Yeah. We play Bingo Battle together because we have Parsec. It's actually really fun to play Bingo Battle in online. It's super cool. Really, Lizzie? Yeah. Oh, wait, why don't I can throw more. What the hell am I doing? You never used a Wii U emulator? You don't need one. As long as the host has it, as long as the host has Parsec, you don't need an emulator. Or not Parsec. As long as the host has Cemu, then you don't need the emulator. You just need Parsec, which is an easy... It's just literally just a software you use to connect to someone's computer. It's free. And it's not hard to get at all. Only one person has to do the heavy lifting of actually getting the emulator. So yeah. I haven't played Cemu in a bit, actually. You've downloaded Parsec before? Yeah, it's how I play Mario Party with my friends. Same exact deal. Let's go. Pooping in my pants every day. I love pooping in my pants every day. Pooping in my pants every day. Wow, what a rebel. What a rebel, Berto. Peeing in your pants, imagine. What a touching song. Thank you. It's very beautiful. Just like my Pete. Alright, now I need to actually get more yellows if I can. Ah! I'm a gaming week. Gaming week, gaming week. Gaming week, gaming week. I love when it's gaming week. I love gaming week. I love gaming week. Yeah, I love when it's gaming week. I remember when Evan went through that phase too, Lizzie. I remember I used to shock Evan so much with my weird fucking jokes, but now he just like joins in on them and I'm just like, it's kind of funny because I like that, but also I kind of miss when I was able to just make him go like, what the fuck? Shit. I forgot about those fuckers. I need to get more yellows too. Yeah, Evan, I used to be able to get you with my jokes, but now I can't. It's so sad. Alright, I hope I don't lose any Pikmin here. No. Okay, we're good. Oh wait, I should just get all these. Might as well get some more pickies. Won't get me much, but it's better than having 41. Aw, this music's so nice. You've been trolled. You've been trolled, you've been trolled. I actually forgot how that song goes. I know there's a You've Been Trolled song. I forgot how it goes. Yeah, that was a thing that happened. That was great. That was great. We don't need to talk about my Stussy on my stream though. My Stussy is not a topic that we must cover. Yeah. Don't ask what that is, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm sure most of you can probably get a sense of what a Stussy is. Am I out of water? Oh no, I have plenty of water. It's all right here in my nice, wonderful chalice. I will consume the chalice. All right, let's see how today went. Dude, I've never gotten to, we're not talking about my Stussy. We're not. We're not talking about no Stussy. Olimar, terrible news. I actually thought I went to Happy Hoko Tate Savings and Loan, but it seems my loan came from one of the from the shop next door. All devouring black hole loan sharks? Yo, Toontown, Toontown, Toontown. Toontown, Toontown, Toontown. I had to. I had to take it. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, but that's gonna be it for me today, gamers. Thanks for tuning in to a nice stream. It was very chill. Hopefully it's not gonna be annoying that I'm gonna at least try to be quieter from now on. I'm gonna try my best to be quieter because I have been way too goddamn loud. And I'm not gonna be loud anymore. So you got my word on that, and it is what it is. That's how things be. Ooh, we're gonna raid King Pants. Let me raid, Pants TS. Let's go raid King Pants. He's playing Toontown Online. Let's go give him a nice raid. Why not? It'll be fun. Let's go ahead and do the stuck raid pogs. Spam those in his chat. And I will see you guys on Wednesday.